All right, in three, two,
Two.
one.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Apollo here with co-hosts Patty Swanka or Patrick, or Luke, with our special guest MortonPower or James. He is also a Twitch streamer like all of us. He's also a YouTuber. Today we're gonna sit down with him. Hope you guys enjoy.
All right. How you doing today, James?
I'm doing pretty good. Just ended my own stream about 30 minutes ago, so I could get ready for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing good. Luke, you muted yourself there, man. You still doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing all good. I just don't want any background noise.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. So, James, first question I wanted to ask was, you recently just started your own podcast. How did you feel about the first episode?
Oh, it was great. Yesterday we actually was our first episode. Brandon, Apollo is my co-host. We started the podcast. This is something that's been in the works for quite some time. I even had the name for the podcast way before I even said, "Oh, let's do a podcast." But it was a really good episode. There were some minor hitches, but that's anything when you start it out for the first time. It's not going to be perfect, but it was actually really good. I got some really good feedback from people in the community about it yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't able to tune into it, but from what I heard, it did pretty well.
There is a VOD. There is a VOD of it up on the Twitch page.
Yeah, that's true enough. I'll have to check out. If you have the recording of it, I'll check it on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload that on YouTube when I get back from Orlando this weekend.
Yeah, sounds good. So, Brandon.
All right.
There.
So, Lyle, I
Yep.
see your tweets. DiGiorno, saw you got the spicy DiGiorno follow on Twitch. How did that all come along? Where did the idea come along to ask DiGiorno?
All right, so I'm scrolling through Twitter, and they're following a whole bunch of Twitch streamers. I guess they're trying to get into that market. And a couple of days had went by, and I seen Twitch or somebody had been followed by DiGiorno, and they tweeted it out, and DiGiorno retweeted it. So I was like, let me see if this will work. And I tweeted out, I was. With me, and they've actually been in a couple of my streams.
Yeah, I saw you. I think it was you. Shot it or something. They were talking and hanging out. It's pretty dope.
Shit. Yeah, what the fuck's going on here?
Really cool.
My entire taskbar just went black.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh shit. Is the stream still up?
It is for me.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay, okay. I think everything's good. Fuck.
I got a black screen.
I don't have a black screen, but like my fucking taskbar just went black. Like, oh, nothing's there.
Oh no, that's not good.
Technology for you, eh?
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck. This is the broken podcast episode. Oh shit. Oh shit. What's going on? Did shit just close down for me? Am I still there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're there.
No,
Wait,
fuck.
bought it.
God. What in the fuck is going on right now? I don't even know. I think are they fucking like what the fuck is going on? Guys. shit. Why? Hang on, I'll fix this. Fuck. This is... Okay, I'm on my phone right now. I'm just on my phone I'm calling from my phone right now. Oh my god, this is the book. Well, I'm gonna have to title this the Broken Podcast episode. Oh my god, this ain't fun. Why is it stuck on? Okay, I'm done. I'm in. I'm leaving this call. Okay, we good? Are we good? Are we good?
We're not.
Oh god.
I think we might be.
Alright, nobody move. Nobody move a muscle. Okay, I think we're good. Oh god, stream's buffering a bit. Is it buffering for you guys there? No, it's not buffering. It's just the circles there. Alright, so at least that's going fine. At least everybody's been able to capture this on stream.
Quality content.
Luke, why don't you ask a question there, man? If you feel up to it.
Yeah, sure. So Morton, how did you get started on YouTube?
Okay, so that's actually a really good question. So it's been about 3.5, 4 years since I've been on YouTube. So I started out just as a gamer in the community, and when I first got introduced to Twitch, there was a streamer named Swiftdoor that really caught my attention. I subbed to his channel. You know, he would do mini games in Call of Duty and other games. And he would always say, you know, you guys are free to, you know, do these on your own, get groups together if you can't get it on the stream with us. So that's what I did. We built a little community doing mini games and such like that. And one of the guys, his name's Yana. He was like, dude, you should start making YouTube videos. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. I didn't have any equipment, so I had to record the gameplay through my PlayStation. And at first, it was just all raw, unedited footage gotten straight from my PlayStation to YouTube. And then I got the cheap editing software, learned how to use it, and then started editing and built on from there. So it was all because of my boy Yana, his suggestion of saying, hey, you should start a YouTube channel. And then it's all history from there.
Yeah. I mean, that's how...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes, isn't it? It just takes one person just to make a little suggestion, and then before you know it, you're on a wave.
Yeah, it definitely that's a lot. I guess it seems like a lot of the time that's how it goes, doesn't it? It's a very... That seems a lot of the time how it definitely goes. What was it again? I was going to ask something, but I forgot what it was. Just a moment. Oh, yes. It was you recently leaving Kings.
Okay.
What was like your decisions behind that? Like what factors kind of influenced you? What sort of things helped you in that choice?
So I for those of you who don't know what 4 Kings is a esports organization. But I was on the entertainment side of the organization. I was the lead streamer for the organization for about 4 months. I think it was 3 or 4 months. And everything was going great. We had finally launched our full-time stream schedule, where we had somebody on the Team Twitch channel every single night. We had backups and all that. It was great. But in the background, I worked a full-time job. I'm working 50 plus hours a week, and it got really, really hard for me to devote my full time and attention to the organization that I needed to and that they deserved. So I made the decision to step down and move away from the organization just so that I could focus on myself, get my job back, because I felt like I was, lacking a little bit in my job where I'm actually making all of my money. And I felt like I needed to put my focus on that, and then also on my streams and my YouTube, because my YouTube has been severely lacking even since I started on Twitch. Like before I was a Twitch streamer, I was uploading almost daily, and now I'm uploading maybe 2 or 3 times a week, if at all. So I've been trying to get my everything just back in order. I felt like I was spreading myself a little bit too thin, and I felt like they deserved better than somebody that wasn't able to devote their 100% to the team.
So you're basically on that YouTube grind, and
I'm trying to be. I'm not succeeding right now, but I'm trying to. I'm getting, I'm trying to start, because I do a variety of different things on my YouTube channel. I know we'll get to that a little later, but yeah, so I do a variety of stuff, so it's just really difficult getting that consistency back up.
Yeah, definitely. For a budding streamer, someone who's looking to start streaming but have a full-time job, what best advice or tips could you give to them?
So what I would say is a lot of people, and this was my mindset when I first started streaming, is I wanted to stream as much as I could, as long as I could. That's not the best mindset, because you get burnt out a lot. I would suggest finding a 2 to 3 hour window whenever you're not working, whenever you have some free time. That's when you can stream. But I would do it maybe 3 to 4 times a week. I stream 5 days a week, but I would start out 3 to 4, and then as you start growing and as you start building up your community, then you could add or subtract from there. But consistency, people will be more likely to tune into your streams if they know what time you're going to be streaming every single day. If you're a variety streamer, if you stream multiple different games, making sure people know what games you're going to be streaming on what day, so that if they're, say, a Fortnite fan and you stream Fortnite on Fridays, they can tune in on Fridays for that. Or if they're Call of Duty fans or whatever, what have you, set a schedule so that your audience can know exactly when you're going to go live and how long you're going to be live for.
Yeah, so it's set a schedule, be consistent, and take baby steps to begin with.
That's what I've been trying to do as well. Like, here's a question I have for you. That let's say that somebody is trying to start out on Twitch. What sort of advice would you kind of give them? Like, as for me, like I've been getting like kind of experience from watching you and Morton. But what kind of experience would you give to a viewer right now, or somebody who watches you trying to start out and get big?
Quality over quantity. Making the few streams that you do the best that they could possibly be, and that doesn't mean you have to have the best equipment. That doesn't mean you have to have the best quality on your streams. If you're entertaining enough, or you're good enough at the game that you're playing, or whatever you're doing, if you have that value, people will tune into your streams, whether it's laggy or there's things going, like with us, like with the podcast right now. If there's people that really enjoy it, they'll be here no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's always quality over quantity, but that doesn't mean you have to have the best equipment. I'm gonna tell you right now, the equipment that I have now pales in comparison to what I started out with. I started, like I said, when I was saying how I got into YouTube, I started out getting my gameplay from my PlayStation and uploading it directly to YouTube. And now I have a PC that I have a full editing rig that I edit with. And, it comes with time. You don't have to have a dual PC setup like most of these streamers now have to start out with. But it takes time. Just know that success doesn't happen overnight. And you got to build your community.
So yeah, that's what a lot of people I feel don't like about going for it. Like they want the fame, but don't want to put that much effort into it. Like they don't want the patience behind it.
And also for the viewership, what you can do, like a good little tip for becoming affiliate. This isn't how I did it, but I know a lot of streamers that have done it. Get your friends and family. That's gonna be the lifeblood of your stream as a small streamer. Family and friends, even if they just tab your stream, and lurk, that still counts as a viewer as long as they don't mute the stream. But having them be in your stream, having your friends, family, even coworkers coming into your streams, that'll help you a lot to get that 3 average viewers. And just tell them like, hey, I'm gonna be streaming for like an hour and a half. Could you just sit here in the stream and watch so that I can so that we can get these viewership numbers up.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Brandon, do you want to ask another question here, man?
Brandon has a ton of questions. He DM'd me a lot of questions he was going to ask me.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It would be great, though, if you can actually ask them here.
Yeah, I know, right? Come on, Brandon.
I forgot to unmute myself. Okay, before I ask my question, can you go to general chat and give me your opinion on that really quick?
I've seen it. I've seen better stuff in my trash can.
All right. How did you get your name? How did you come up with MortonPower? Were there any inspirations? Were there any friends that helped you? Was there a giant thought process?
There wasn't a giant thought process, and I'm not even the one that came up with the name. That's a really good question. It's a really good story. Growing up, I was a musician. If you see my any of my gamer tags on my PlayStation or Xbox, it's OAG guitarist, and the reason behind that is the OAG stands for the church that I attended growing up as a teen, and I'm a guitar player. So we did this little district festival every year. We would take a band and go play, and we had to come up with a name. And our youth pastor at the time was, for all the events that we had going on, he would take the leaders of each of the groups and incorporate their names into a name, like an actual group name. And I was looking on our schedule, and he come up to me, he's like, hey, here's your group name. And it was called MortonPower. And I absolutely hated that name. I absolutely hated it. And he even knows, he laughed when I told him about that it's my my Twitch channel name and YouTube channel name. And I despised that name for the longest time. And then I was, on YouTube, and one day I was going through how I was going to start a YouTube video, like my intro, and it just came to me, was like, use MortonPower. And it's branched on from there, and everything that I do with my brand now has to do with that name. Yeah.
It's like, that's basically like your trademark name. I mean, my name is pretty shit, but it's still trademarked to me.
And that's what I thought about my name too for the longest time. I thought it was the worst thing ever. Now there's a whole brand built around it.
Brandon hates it more.
You said it was an interesting story. I mean,
Brandon hates it more than I do.
I mean, you got a better story than how I got my name.
Just rip off the Apollo 11.
Yeah, really.
It was
the thought process into Brandon's is the show writer and him were in a classroom, and it was like, oh yeah, you can copy my work, just make it a little different so the teacher doesn't think we're cheating.
Oh. No, it was one of our friends. I don't know if I want to name drop him.
No, just let's call him Billy. We'll call him Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, you need a name. I think I was still going by at the time.
Wasn't it Natty Bo?
Yeah, it was Natty Bo at the time, because me and that friend decided, because we joined XGN, beer names, and Natty Bo is the national or the state beer Maryland or Baltimore City Beer. I became that. He became Heineken. And when we both left XGN Games, he got his Natty Bow, and he was just like, yo, use Apollo. And so I've been looking for a rebrand. I've been looking for a different name. And just
Yeah, you need something better than Apollo.
I gave you a new brand.
That was somebody else's. I looked it up. That is somebody else's, man. I can't.
Yeah, man. Copyright laws are a lot stronger than they were before.
I know. Especially with the whole YouTube and Twitch thing now with music.
Luke, would you like to ask some questions?
Yeah, sure. Just quickly on the names, though. I mean, I'm pretty new to streaming. I haven't really streamed at all, so if you've ever got any good ideas or suggestions for me, just send some my way.
So for your YouTube or for like a Twitch name, or
I mean,
yeah, for like a streaming name, because I use Leld at the moment, which is just a mixture of my name.
You can go the Childish Gambino route.
Yes, the Wu-Tang Clan, is it? Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The freaking Wu-Tang Clan name generator.
We had so much fun with that. We talked about that in the last episode of the podcast too.
Yeah, I might have to check that one out.
Yeah, that was really fun.
But something that rolls off the tongue is generally the best way to go. Like something that you can, because if you're gonna do an intro, something that you can easily say without stumbling over. Like I could say my intro 1 billion times and never stumble over it once.
Yeah. It's like you need like a certain number of syllables. It's always like the number of syllables. You'll keep it low. The lower the amount of syllables.
Right, make it smooth.
Yeah, make sure it flows and it's catchy.
Like you don't want to be like XXX Blocky Kid 54 Zombie Slayer 99.
Right.
That's great.
You know what, Luke? Use that, Luke. Use that.
Please.
Yeah, I think I'll avoid that one.
Please.
FL Tips and Tricks 35.
Oh my god.
But yeah, something that rolls off the tongue would be the best way to go.
Came up with a suggestion for a name.
For sure. I'll definitely think about it.
Came up with a suggestion.
Okay.
XXX Death Eater XXX 35. You know why, Luke?
No.
You know why?
We can't bring that up. We can't bring that up on public.
I do know why, but I didn't think we were going to be talking about this.
We're not talking about that in public unless Luke wants to.
It had to happen. It had to happen.
Well, nobody's going to know the context behind it.
Nobody knows the context behind my name. That's the beauty of it.
Fair enough.
That's an interesting story you can tell throughout a stream.
Yeah, tell your audience if you reach 1,000 followers, you'll put context in for your name.
What, in for Death Eater? I mean,
explain why you're Death Eater.
No, you don't have to, Luke, if you don't want, if you don't feel comfortable.
You don't have to if you don't want. But
all right, okay. I had a small role in the last Harry Potter film where I played an extra, and there was an extra Death Eater in the Battle of Hogwarts. And Patty and Apollo love this.
We do. Well, we wouldn't expect it.
That's actually really cool.
It is really.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
I love Harry Potter. So
movie star. I
don't
like it.
I love Harry Potter too, to be honest. But it was just literally another person on set. That was it. Just a part of the thousands.
Do you feel like
everybody that goes in for that has whether it's a little bit or a lot, you always have an impact, whether you know it or not. You may have met somebody on set and had an impact on their life that you may never know about, but they will. So
yeah, it's a good way to look at it.
Something to write off, but that's actually really, really cool that you got to work in Harry Potter, one of the biggest movie franchises in movie history.
Yeah, really.
I need to calm down there.
I want to bring in. I know this is a bit of a tragic note, but recently I think we've all heard about the passing of Stan Lee, one of the greatest character designers ever. like in probably history. Like he was a great inspiration to a lot of people. And
the greatest cameo of all time.
Cameo too, definitely cameo. But I just thought we should like do a little toast to him or something like that. Maybe just say thank you for everything you've done, Stan. Here's this cool thing as well I've noticed. I went to see, when I heard about it, it was Apollo who showed me right after I saw Bohemian Rhapsody in theaters there. And I saw the dates. They were both exactly 50 years in age apart and also 12 days apart. Like, Freddie Mercury died on the 24th of November with Stan Lee dying on the 12th of November. Like, they're literally only 12 days apart, and Freddie Mercury was actually only 45, and Stan Lee was 95, which is, I found that to be kind of a cool note in a way.
Oh, when you were telling me that, I didn't know you meant that. That's actually pretty...
Yeah, it is.
But it's pretty interesting.
It is. So, here's to you, Stan. I hope you rest well, man. You deserve it. It's...
Yeah, definitely to Stan.
G Fuel.
Stan, man. Raise your shaker cups. Raise your shaker cups, boys. What was your... Speaking of him, what's your favorite cameo one?
Oh, wow. Favorite cameo?
That's what we'll talk about here. Like, wait, is he muted still? Yeah, he's still muted. Well,
Whoops. So...
yeah, your favorite cameo. We'll take turns. You go first, Morton.
In the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies,
oh my god, yes.
It's probably the most famous of his cameos because right at the end he says, well, I guess that one person can make a difference, talking about Spider-Man. But Spider-Man honestly was probably his greatest creation.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
You know, and that had a lot of impact on my life because Spider-Man is my favorite superhero, and I actually had a big collection of Spider-Man memorabilia as a child. So, yeah. But that cameo was by far my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. I think my favorite would be Deadpool 1. And he's like the DJ up in the strip club.
Oh, yeah.
I love that one so much.
Yeah, that is a good one.
What about you, Luke?
Cameo. I mean, I guess I liked him. I didn't expect to see him in the game, in the most recent Spider-Man game. So obviously, when you're in the I don't know, diner or whatever it is, you know, with MJ, and then he's there as the waiter, and he's like, "You two were always my favorites." I just thought that's a cool moment.
Brandon, what about you, man?
I'd have to say the original best Tobey Maguire movies. It was such a little. It made the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really did.
There was actually a
cameo.
He was a cameo in. Sorry.
Spider-Man. You need a Stan Lee cameo in every single Spider-Man movie.
In every single Marvel movie, really. I think he's been in one in every single Marvel movie.
Was he in the Andrew Garfield ones?
He's actually in the last one as well, isn't he? That'll be the last time we see him.
Yeah.
Well,
made a cameo.
From the research that I've been doing, I think they filmed like 5 more cameos.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Because they knew he didn't have much longer left to live. So they preemptively filmed some more cameos so that they can interject them in the next few movies.
That seems kind of messed up. Like, oh, you're gonna die soon. We better be prepared.
Yeah, we need to get prepared right now. No, but it was a cool thing because, you know, it started out as an innocent little him popping up and just became this big thing where everybody's like, oh, when is Stan Lee going to cameo in this Marvel movie?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, really.
Going to the cinema with mates and you're just like, right, look out for Stan. Where is he?
Somebody told me they have a drinking game where they have to guess where Stan Lee's gonna pop up, and if they're wrong, they take a shot.
Oh, that's awesome! I want that. I want to play that. We just binge.
Was there a cameo at all within the Andrew Garfield?
Oh yeah, there was. In the first one,
there was.
He was listening to headphones while him and the big lizard guy was crashing through the library.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, when they're having a fight.
Yeah.
he's the janitor.
I remember that
His
one.
cameos even go back into the
Cartoons.
trial of the Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. There was also one of the cartoons.
He was a jury member in the trial of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, that was a good one. There was also him in the cartoon, like in the original Spider-Man cartoon.
Made so many great cameos.
Dude, it was
He's
like the
such a
best.
great person. I miss Stan Lee.
There was actually I retweeted something. I mean, I replied. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but how he like casually talking about his fans there.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
That was heartwarming. That was really heartwarming to see.
He loved the fans.
Oh yeah, I think he really did.
They should have done what they did with Walt Disney, or what the rumors were. Do you remember the rumors that they froze Walt Disney?
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
When he was ill, so
Yo, do you think
in the future, when they figure out a cure, they can bring him back.
Dude, you never know, man.
Cryogenically
It could have been a body double. They could have actually frozen him.
What was Walt?
Or
Disney's
he's on the
disease?
or he's on the island with Tupac and Elvis.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that. That's awesome. That's amazing. You know what the thing about Walt Disney is? I don't like Disney itself or Disney World itself. What I find more fascinating is the ghost stories and like the sightings behind it. If you go on YouTube or anywhere, you'll see it everywhere. Like, it's so amazing. I find it really interesting.
What, they reckon that Disneyland's haunted?
Oh hell yeah!
Something.
Like if you go on,
it definitely is.
oh hell yeah, dude! That place it got some spooky shit going on.
I need to hear a story about this.
Oh, I actually have one. I have a story. Apparently there was this like, I don't know if it's still there or not, but there was this like lamp that used to be in Walt Disney's apartment, and they always have to keep it on. And every time somebody's ever turned it off, and they leave the apartment, the window will always light back up. Like that lamp will turn right back on as soon as they leave. Like it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like a sign, like that Walt Disney is still living there in that apartment.
Yeah, and do you believe that?
Oh, I believe it. There's a lot of footage, there's a lot of stories. Like there has to be at least something going on there. Whether it's like, it could be like some kind of like backdoor kind of amusement thing that the park made, or it could be actual ghosts. Either way, it's still fascinating to me, I find.
Yeah, I mean, I do find stories like that fascinating, to be fair. I'd always like to see something myself before I believed it, though.
Yeah,
that's the only issue.
Mean, I just need the money to go to Disney World. I'm too poor.
In order for me to believe it, and I would have to be the one working at Disney and turning the light off. I can't just be.
I mean, hang on. Let me find a video. Like there was apparently like with fireworks going off, and somebody could see like this ghost up on like one of the towers, like dancing along to the music, like to the maestro. Dancing ghost Disney World fireworks. Let's see if I can find it.
While you look that up, I'm gonna ask a quick question. What is your God damn it.
Sorry, no, go ahead. I'll post this in Twitch for everybody else.
Great job. If streaming and YouTube never existed, what would you be doing right now, or would you be grinding for to be YouTube? You're grinding and Twitch. You're grinding to be a full-time streamer and YouTuber. What would you be doing?
I would be grinding to be a professional football player. I played football in high school. For a little bit in high school. I would definitely be grinding to play football. That's actually, had I not hurt my knee in the 8th grade, I would have gone to college to play football. I would have done a lot more, or music, something along the lines of music. I would have loved to have been a producer.
Is that football, my football, as in Brit?
No,
or...
no. American.
Oh, American. Right, okay.
Yeah, American. I'm the only Canadian here. We're the Allied Forces right here. We have the Americans, we have the British, we have the Canadians. It's the Allied Forces. Come at me.
That's one way to look at it.
Not a bad part of the Allied Forces, though.
What's that? Have you heard of it? Ever heard of Hill 70? Boy? We held that. Canadians held that shit on our own. No joke.
So are you still able to play a bit of football in your spare time, or?
Well, I'm still dealing with chronic pain from the injuries that I've had from when I was younger. But I get around and I play pickup football every now and again. I don't play anything like organized with pads or anything, just because we don't have any of those like for smaller leagues here. But I do play a lot of pickup football in my spare time when I'm pain free.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I had a knee injury myself that stopped me for a while from playing football and, soccer, as you guys call it. And it's not fun, is it? That's for sure.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not much into sports. Every sport to me is just sport ball. So everything.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, I'm just one of those. I'm one of those. Well, I tried to play sports back as a kid, and I was always the guy who got punched in the face or knocked to the ground or shit like that. You know what I mean?
Wait, I kind of said screw it to soccer because one of my friends in middle school.
Wait, no, we have to say football. That's because Luke's British.
You can call it whatever you want.
Football.
We didn't actually have a soccer team at my high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to a smaller high school. The only sports we had were basketball, baseball, football, and cross country.
Yeah.
Were the only real sports we had. We developed a weightlifting team in my junior year of high school, but we didn't have the equipment to actually have home meets, so we had to travel to all the other schools to have meets. I was actually on the weightlifting team my junior year.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you ever hope I do have actually a question that's kind of interesting towards your Twitch career. Like, do you ever think that you'll get a big break, and do you ever think like that big break of yours will come anytime soon, or like do you think you get some kind of collab or something like that?
I've seen a lot of the big streamers and their stories, like even with Ninja, even before he was a Halo pro, he was still working, he was still going to school and doing YouTube and Twitch part-time. And then, he kind of caught a lucky break with Fortnite and all the other Battle Royale games, and that kind of built up his following. But it's a grind. I think for me, I would feel better about myself that I actually grinded and worked for the community that I have, rather than somebody big to say, "Hey, go check this guy out. He does pretty good content." That would be great. I would love that.
Yeah.
But I think I would feel better about my channel's success if I built it from the ground up.
Yeah. Definitely. Ooh, I got the burps.
And it is definitely not easy.
Not by a long shot.
And there are moments of, doubt and stuff like that, but it's just the community that I've built is what keeps me going.
Yeah, definitely.
From the outside looking in, more so because I don't stream too much, or I haven't really. It definitely, as long as you're enjoying it, I think that's the main thing as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the take I get from it.
Yeah, and some advice that I would give somebody that would be starting out streaming. Don't look at the end goal. It's a great to have goals and where you want to see your stream going, but you always got to enjoy the grind to get there. You got to see it as a hobby. You can't see it as a full-time job. You gotta view it as a hobby and something that you love doing, because that's where people are gonna see. They're gonna see your passion. They're gonna see your heart, and they're gonna see the love that you have for what you're doing. That's another thing that'll bring them in and keep them there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I think about it, this is going to sound a bit of a weird analogy, but I compare it to, losing weight. There's no point saying, "Oh, I want to lose 5 stone." Just say, "I want to lose 2 pounds this week," and you aim for that, you hit it, you're happy. So, like with viewers, it could be like, "Oh, well, I want to hit, 10 viewers this week. Oh, I did it. Well, there you go. I'm doing well. So then the next goal next week's to hit 15 or something, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I think that's a better way of looking at it, like you said.
Question
Okay.
for Luke, really quick, because he said stone. What is the exchange for stone? Is like 1 stone?
1 pound.
Oh yeah.
Like, what is it? 1 stone?
You guys use different metrics. Jeez. Good question, because I don't know.
Hang on. Pounds.
I think it's like 10 pounds.
Oh wait, no.
1 stone is like 10 pounds.
No. 1 pound is 0.0714286 stone.
We don't need all that.
That's exactly the amount.
For stone.
1 pound is 1.07 stone, basically.
Yeah,
140 pounds is 10 stone.
Because I remember a pro wrestler, Drew McIntyre, when he first started wrestling, they would always announce him at like 75 stone or some stupid stuff like that. 1 stone equals 20 pounds. Somebody in the chat just put in there.
Yeah, it's 5 stones around 70 pounds.
Okay. Cool.
Quick Google, help me out there.
Quick maths. Quick maths.
Don't worry, Luke. It's either one thing's gonna happen. It's either we're gonna become all British, or you just become American.
Actually, I would rather have that than become Canadian.
We're not so different, you and I.
I would rather move to the UK.
We're not so different, you and I.
Yeah, he just has a funny way of speaking.
Yeah, wait.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Wait, me or Patty?
I think both of us. I feel violated.
Yeah, we're talking about Patty.
I feel violated.
I have a lot of UK friends.
Oh, you got no Canadian
so
friends,
you're
huh?
used to it, then.
I'm definitely used to it.
He doesn't like the Canadians. I'm an exception.
Actually, Yana's Canadian. The guy that got me into YouTube is Canadian.
Oh shit!
So I love Canadians.
Brandon is on the other end of that.
Canadians, I just don't like you.
Oh boy.
Well,
wait, I got one.
Moving on swiftly from that.
Right.
Wait, I got one quick question. You're gonna be easy to answer this. Can you get us some DiGiorno pizza?
I don't have that. I don't have that hookup yet.
Dang it.
You got to talk to DiGiorno. We got to be able to go up to the grocery counter and be like, "Yo,
do you know who I am?"
I want the DiGiorno black card.
Yo, I want to be like, one time in my life, I want to be like, "Do you know who I am?" I want to do that one time in my life. Like,
just be able to like put like 60 freaking DiGiorno pizzas on the register.
I am Patty Swanka.
Like $25.50. Do you know who I am?
Would you want to do that, Luke? Like, do you know who I am? I was in Harry Potter.
Man, if I ever did that,
I'm sorry,
I don't
Luke.
think I'd be able to look at myself in the mirror again.
I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sorry, Luke.
He's in his movie star Harry Potter status.
I was an extra in Harry Potter.
Do you know how badly that would go?
Oh,
do you know how badly I would go? Do you not know who I am? I was in Harry Potter, and they turn around and go, "All right, who'd you play?" Well,
you
played Harry Potter.
No.
I was that little nerd, Rupert Grint.
Yeah, no. You bring up your phone and like you just like wait half an hour to get to the scene and pause it and you just like point to like a little head in the corner. You see that? That's me right there.
So where's my discount?
Pizza.
Oh, but yeah. So I wish I had that hookup,
dude. Don't worry.
That or Pizza Hut. I would love to be sponsored by either one of them.
Subway. We need to get that Subway sponsorship, Brandon.
I don't eat Subway enough to get a sponsor.
I'm about to tag Subway in the tweet and be like, "Yo, can I get that black card, fam? I want that."
Are we gonna sell out? Are we not gonna let them come to us now? All right. So we're getting off topic.
Sell out to Subway.
We're getting off topic. Luke, you had a question on it. You can go ahead.
I do. Yeah. So I was just gonna ask how you ended up moving to Twitch.
Okay, so I'd been doing YouTube for about 3 years. The place that I was living at, I didn't have the internet to be able to live stream. I've always wanted to live stream, but I just didn't have the internet to be able to. So I would always just record my videos and do that, and then I moved back in with my mom just to help out around the house and stuff like that. And I found out that the internet is like a billion times better here. So I ended up upgrading my internet, did a test stream. I went and actually had bought a new PC, and I told Brandon, I was like, hey, I'm probably going to stream tonight. He was like, yo, that's lit. But no, there was always the want to be able to stream. I just didn't have the ability to up until about back in April.
How have you found it since making the switch over?
I love it. I love being able to interact with people. I'm a huge people person, and I love interacting with people. And yeah, you can interact with them on your YouTube comments and stuff, but it's nothing like being able to interact live with somebody while you're playing a game. You know, that's the best of both worlds. Love gaming, love interacting with people. Live streaming was the best option to get both of those.
Yeah, it does seem that way. I think YouTube's trying to move over and to be more like Twitch, but the rules are too shit in order to do that. Like,
yeah, and I don't hardly use this word, but
use it.
The YouTube gaming community is toxic.
Especially Minecraft. Like all those 8-year-olds.
There is toxic communities on Twitch, but the Twitch community as a whole, a billion times better than YouTube.
I feel like, yeah, YouTube in general seems to be a bit toxic. Nearly every video you look on, the comments are
absolutely
pretty bad.
Yo, speaking of like Twitch to YouTube, you guys remember like that beef between Alinity and PewDiePie, right?
Either of those are.
Brandon, I'm gonna murder you.
I
do.
Yeah, you.
I know of the drama between T-Series and PewDiePie.
Well, Alinity was basically like, you'll probably look it up, but it's all one-sided to PewDiePie. Like he's basically the person to go to with this. But apparently, like this person who stole money from copyright claims, like unright copyright claims. She lives in Canada, and she's like, and she got here by marriage fraud.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm not living in Canada no more. Like knowing that
that's how a lot of people got in the United States is marriage fraud.
Yeah, but this is Canada. We don't allow that here.
We don't either. That'll put you in jail for like 30 years.
Yeah, like everybody said, she even said it live on Twitch, like saying, "Yeah, I married a guy in Canada and moved here, then divorced him." She literally said that on Twitch.
She's stupid.
She is. Look her up. Like, go PewDiePie versus Alinity on YouTube later, and you'll there's a bunch of videos on it.
Maybe I need to do that with myself and an American girl.
I don't watch hot trash like PewDiePie. Sorry.
I mean, the gap is closing. Like, have you seen the guy? Have you guys seen?
Save yourself the troubles. American girls aren't that great.
You gotta get the right American girl.
Dang.
Oh, they're not worth the trouble then.
Let me check my Twitter here in a moment, because I remember seeing that Keemstar posted. It is not that big of a gap anymore. Let me see.
I hit 70 mil.
Yeah, they both hit 70 mil, but they're like 100,000 away, or not even.
T-Series is literally botting subscribers then.
Yeah, clearly.
Well, Mr. Beast went out and did a whole campaign trying to get PewDiePie to 70,000.
I'm trying to find it.
I saw that. He hired a company to drive a truck around with PewDiePie's face around and like shit talking T-Series.
I mean, that was Mr. Beast. Like, he did a huge amount of, like, he put a lot of money into, like, billboards and ads and all that.
Can I just make a quick shout out?
Oh, yeah. Sure, totally.
If my girlfriend ends up listening to this, I was only joking, and I apologize.
Oh my god!
Whoa! You might have to provide some context later here, man.
No.
I was joking about the green card.
Well, don't worry. We'll make sure she's banned from the channel, so she'll never see this.
Remember, I have the sign-in. I'll just unban her.
Oh, dude.
And just because they're banned doesn't mean they won't be able to view the stream.
Oh no! We can no longer be hosted by anyone. We have to protect Luke.
Oh no!
It's all good. She's lighthearted.
I'm just gonna spam Dr. Disrespect so he hosts us.
Do you know if she watches us or not?
She said she was going to check it out, not live stream though, when it goes up on YouTube. So do your editing thing.
What's her name? Wait, what's her name?
Don't edit any of that out.
I'm gonna edit. No. The part they have to edit is that goddamn time that my computer glitched out.
Oh, so you're not gonna edit out the time that Luke couldn't talk?
Well, I'm at the beginning. I'm ending at the beginning too. Listen, that beginning part, that's gonna be your best bit. I'm saving that.
Okay, calm down now. Calm down. You don't need to eat your mic.
You love it when I eat my mic.
I'm actually excited. I'm getting my new mic on the 20th.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, oh yeah, yesterday. Yes. Yesterday I was talking with Apollo on voice chat, right? And I had this bag of chips with me.
Chip eating ASMR. I wanted to jump out a window.
It was the greatest thing ever. He hated it so much.
Oh, it just makes me want to fucking... Oh my god. Okay, whatever. We're getting off topic.
I'll be right back. You guys ask them some more questions. I'll be right back though.
What's your biggest inspiration, James?
Let's see. This is gonna sound really bad, but for YouTube, Ali A was a big inspiration for a long time with Call of Duty. But Hollow Point, T Martin, all of them were like my big inspirations for YouTube. But my big inspiration right now for Twitch is Dr. Lupo. That man is a class act. He does everything right. He's simply an amazing streamer, and he's just a big inspiration and influence on how I do my streams.
Do you have any influences outside of streaming, like just in general life that you look up to?
So yeah, I have a few. One actually recently passed away. But it was my childhood youth pastor. His name is Greg Conley. He was like a father figure to me growing up. That's like my biggest in real life influence that I have.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. About him passing. But, you know, it's always good to have people in your life that impact it positively, that's for sure.
Right.
Hey, Luke, you wanna ask him a question now?
He just did.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you're not paying attention.
Come on, Brandon, get with the program.
Googling something, all right? Jeez. Okay. Did you have any sort of doubt or moments you wanted to give up streaming or YouTube?
Absolutely. There was a moment I had just become affiliate, and I was on a really big high, and then I hit a brick wall, and my viewers were dipping. Like I hit affiliate, and then a month later, I was averaging 0 viewers on my streams, and that was a time in my streaming life that I thought I was going to end it. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give up. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I came across the YouTube channel that does helpful tips and kind of coaching stuff on, Twitch streamers, and, took some of the advice that she had given out and adapted it into my stream. And now I'm growing steadily, and, my community is what, keeps me going. Like I said earlier, my community is the reason why I stream.
Yeah, definitely good to have a driving force like that. It's always fun as well when you see the community that interacts with the streamer. Mm-hmm. It's always good to see how that bond can develop, even though, it's not in person.
Right.
I think that. Do you have any questions, Luke?
What you guys talking about me for?
Questions?
Oh man, he's back. I'm just kidding.
I was going to go to the bathroom, but I was going to go to the bathroom, but it's currently occupied.
Okay, so Patrick, do you have any questions or?
I mean, what's your favorite meme?
Oh no, the John Cena meme.
That's dead.
I don't have a favorite meme.
I'm running out of
There's
questions.
so many good ones.
Like the Pepe the Frog ones.
Like the internal classics.
You could never go wrong with a Ron Burgundy meme.
Ron Burgundy.
I like the new guy, the credit card guy. I forget his name. I know you.
Voiceover Pete.
He's great. Or TikTok. TikTok is phenomenal.
Oh man.
How about game? What's your favorite ever game?
Oh, you're back.
Oh, Call of Duty. Absolutely right now. I'm having so much fun with Black Ops 4. It's kind of revitalized the Call of Duty scene. You got you had some rough years, and by no means is Black Ops 4 perfect, but when they added Blackout, which is their battle royale mode, there was just so many people that flocked back to the community. And it's great to see the Call of Duty community on the rise and people being so passionate about Call of Duty this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of the people that came back to try out Blackout mode, and I must admit, I do love it. I think it's brilliant what they've done with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Once they took out the 9-bang, that's when it really started cooking.
You're telling me and James that you steered away from Call of Duty? You traitor.
I steered away from Call of Duty.
I have been true to Call of Duty except Infinite Warfare. I was true to MWR.
I stopped playing Infinite Warfare a month after it came out. I stopped playing World War II a month after it came out.
I played.
Granted, I did go to Call of Duty World League event last year or last season. But
I'm gonna go to event this season, definitely.
I think Infinite Warfare was the moment I realized that I'm old. when I went on the multiplayer,
where I missed boots on the ground.
Yeah, when I went on that multiplayer and people bouncing around off walls and killing me, and I thought, right, I'm done with this.
Like Black Ops 3 was the best jetpack game. To be completely honest, just because it's.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, what's your favorite specialist so far in the game? In Black Ops 4.
So it just depends on what I'm trying to do. Like if I'm going for camo grinds, I'm using Ajax with the 9-bang, so that I can stun my enemy, so that I can get my headshot. Or if I'm playing an objective mode, I'll run either Ruin or Battery, so that I have some kind of tactical like grenade, or I have a grappling hook, so I can get from so I can get hard points or domination points and things like that. It just depends. I don't have a favorite specialist. It just depends on what I'm doing in the game.
Yeah. So far, mine's Seraph. I like Seraph a lot. Seraph and Nomad.
See, I'm more of an aggressive player, so that's why I don't typically use Seraph, just for the simple fact that I need something that I can push up and be aggressive with.
Well, that's the thing. Like, people don't think of her as an aggressive role, but if she can get in enemy lines close enough, she can place that attack deploy, and like everybody can just swarm and just keep pushing.
Yeah, and that's why I leave that for other people, so that they can use that and get me into the enemy lines.
Then with Nomad, I just like to fuck around with like mesh mines. One of my favorite things to do. Oh yeah, as well. Brandon, did you get Seraph yet? Have you been able to get it yet? No, I'm still.
Hey Patrick, have you been able to get Nomad yet?
Actually, yeah.
Didn't I just get Nomad yesterday?
I got Nomad.
We got you Ajax yesterday.
Yeah, Ajax is pretty easy. Which Luke, I don't think you have any of the specialist skins yet, do you?
Nah, I'm not really that fussed with stuff like that. I just play the game and try and win. That's it.
It's cool that they added that little tidbit into being able to unlock specialists throughout multiplayer or throughout Blackout. It gives you the ability to do different things and have different goals throughout instead of just going for a high kill win.
Yeah, really. Well, I also like how they actually give you like the full battle pass without having to buy it. Thanks, Fortnite.
That's true.
Not a fan of Fortnite then, Patty?
No, I absolutely hate so much about Fortnite. There is so much I can pick and choose of what I despise about it.
Just say everything. Everything
I can
about
make
Fortnite is just
I can make a 15-minute rant on YouTube. I should do that. I'm gonna make a 15-minute rant on YouTube about the problems with Fortnite.
Why 15? Just make it like 20.
I don't know if I have enough in me for 20.
You could easily make at least a 2-hour-long rant.
Dude, Fortnite is like it's almost like EA almost because of how freaking like just for like the vanity stuff alone in the battle pass, it's basically like EA. Like the way they have that microtransaction shit, or you can just grind out and hope you get lucky enough to get enough of those V-Bucks in the normal pass. But that takes you like what? Like 4 months or something like that?
Oh, see, I don't mind it as much because I'm not really fussed about getting V-Bucks and different skins. I'm still a no skin.
It's not even that. It's not even just that.
Like
There's the gameplay mechanics I have a problem with too. Like fucking the building aspect, the jumping aspect, all of it. Like it's just so not good. It's not like that kind of game, like the kind of battle style. The map is too small for the amount of people. Like I think like Blackout's map is a little bigger, and it even reduces the player size when on a when doing solo.
Yeah, but Blackout's map is way too big for the player size. I think if they had 100 people in every single lobby, that would make it. You know, it would still be too small, but my thing is finding nobody within the mid to longer, time that you spend in the game.
I feel like they could easily up Blackout's playability, points of interest, like me and you were talking about the other day, James. Grind.
Yeah, absolutely. Need more POIs, but those will come.
I hope they bring back Encore for Blackout. Encore was such a phenomenal match.
That'd be good. What do you get? The one thing I find that people don't talk about, sadly, is the zombies. I love zombies in this. It is such a good. They really brought it back from World War II, and they made zombies a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, but like, I personally don't like how hard. Like,
but Treyarch is the innovators of
zombies, yeah.
Of zombies, so they always do a great job with zombies.
Oh yeah. But even like the maps and the content they brought with it, like holy crap, like it was amazing.
That's what I like. I just don't like how long it takes to get a kill in zombies. Like you can put a full clip.
Well, that's why it makes you go for headshots. Like because people get to shoot the zombie in the head to actually kill it. The game makes you go for headshots.
And the shadows.
And there's no better gun. I'll say this right now for everybody watching. Use the Rampart for headshots. It is literally the best gun to get headshots with.
The Pally's pretty good.
Yeah, at times, but it's not. Like the Rampart has like the right amount of firing rate. It has enough recoil to make sure you don't go too high. You'll get like massive headshots when you're training them.
I still miss the original zombies.
Yes.
On COD, that was my favorite. Maybe it's a bit nostalgia, I guess.
World at War, yeah, that was
Black Ops Zombies back, boys.
Dude, I bet they should do that. I think they might do that for a map. Like they'll bring back that one original place.
They need to bring back.
They should.
Infinite Warfare Zombies.
No.
I enjoyed Infinite Warfare Zombies.
Let's
so
not
much.
touch Infinite Warfare, please.
Is that the one where you're in the I don't know, what, like a
50s,
theme
60s,
park?
70s, and 80s or something? Yeah, I think a 50s themed theme park.
Yeah. I didn't mind that, I guess. Me and my mates played it a few times. It was alright.
I just loved how cartoony.
The zombies in I feel the zombies what they did in World War II was kind of a bit of a butcher.
Did not do good on zombies at all.
They don't let you repair barriers anymore. They don't even like the mystery box itself. It's supposed to be like an arcade kind of shooter, and they kind of ruined the mystery box. I feel like that was one of the biggest aspects.
I would rather play Advanced Warfare zombies over World War II zombies.
What do you feel? What do you think about zombies at Morton? Like, what's your favorite aspect of zombies in any kind of game?
I'm not a zombies player, actually. So that's why I kind of stayed back in the conversation a little bit. I've just never been big into, like, I have a full intention of every year jumping into zombies, playing it, and then I never do. I just always get enthralled with multiplayer and now Blackout. Zombies isn't something that tickles my fancy.
That's understandable. It's just not for everyone, like every other game, like any other game mode would be. What I feel like for Blackout, what they should do is they need a bit more vehicle variations.
Definitely. But James or Patrick, can you please check the co-host chat?
Why?
Anyway, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Variations.
We'll ask one more question, and I think we should wrap it up for the day.
Okay. Sounds good. Not everybody at once.
Who wants to ask the question? Luke, I don't think you've asked too many questions. Why don't you want to ask one?
My questions.
Hey, you disappeared.
Listen, I had to go pee. You can't blame me for that. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Okay, on COD, this COD, what's your favourite weapon of choice, your preferred weapon of choice?
Oh, my favorite would have to be the Vapor in multiplayer. Absolutely shred with the Vapor. It's not the best gun, but it's one that I've found really, really easy to use. Get the attachments loaded up on it. It's the first gun that I actually got gold on there, but I also love using the SOG. I've been calling it the sausage because of Isaac.
Brandon's gonna hate me for this, but I love the Hades with its operator mod.
Bad.
I'm not
Only
bad.
Bad players use LMGs.
It's a heavy assault rifle. You cannot silence LMGs.
But when I'm playing Blackout, my loadouts of choice is either the ICR and a sniper or the KN and a sniper.
Yeah.
Honestly, same with him. And then I always have at least a grappling hook and a variation of tactical and lethal.
Mine's a Hades and a sniper rifle. Hades and a sniper rifle all the way.
I'll stick with an ICR.
Yeah. All right. Brandon, do you want to close it up for the day? Any time now.
Yeah, my aunt was knocking on my door. I'll let you close it out, actually.
No, you brought it in. You gotta bring it out, man.
Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. In Friday Night Nerds, with our special guest MortonPower. Be sure to drop a follow if you're new here. Load.
Alright guys, have a good night. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Guys. And we'll see you next Friday with a very special guest coming your way. Of course we're always excited to bring MortonPower on, but this is a guest that me and Brandon are really excited for. And I think Brandon can agree with me on that. Alright. Brandon's not gonna talk. Alright, see you guys and have a wonderful day.